asked your players about you earlier, and they immediately smiled. You seem to be the type of guy that is able to bring out the best in the players. They play very emotionally for you when they're on the floor. How do you do that? Talk about how you connect with your players on that level.
Well, I've been very fortunate to have a great relationship with my guys. I try to be extremely patient and hold them accountable for the things that I expect them to be executed. Sometimes it works a lot better when they're older and more mature. We have a certain level of talent, and I think I really do a great job as a staff evaluating who we are and what we are. And we have been a pretty good basketball team when we get the experience. We've tried to anchor our team with a sound fundamental leadership philosophy. Now I feel that we have improved our offensive skills, and I think we'll be able to complement the defensive stops that we get a lot better. I feel very good about this particular basketball team because we have a blend. We have one senior and 5 juniors. And when you look back at the last 3 years, the 3 teams that have won the ACC championship are all been teams. We had 6 seniors in 2012. Miami had 5 seniors in 2013. And last year, Virginia had a great mix of seniors, juniors, and seniors. So I think that when our guys are mature like here and Monte, they respond a lot better. They're a little more confident. That's who we are now. And I think one reason why we're able to get our guys to play with so much passion is because we have to. We have not been the most talented team in the ACC, but I think we've been able to respond appropriately and win our share of games. Now, hopefully, with a little more depth and improved offensive skills, that this will be another year that will surprise us.
Same side,
Carlos Smith, Cox Sports broadcast. Coach, even though the season hasn't started yet, how do you feel your team will stack up with the rest of the conference?
Well, like I said earlier, we're extremely confident. Our system has worked well for us. Over the last 9 years, we've built this program in the ACC on behalf of Carolina. But we're not satisfied with being third. I think our goal is to be the top team in the ACC. We're moving in that direction, but what's happening is that everyone's getting better in the ACC. You can no longer just rest on where your position is because you can go in the wrong direction. So we don't need to turn it up a notch. But it does give us a certain amount of confidence that we'll be able to be successful when we're playing the style of ball we think is necessary and the system with it. Now I think we have the level of maturity. One reason why I think we stack up pretty well is that we have an experienced bunch now. And now the challenge, the biggest challenge for us, is to bring our inexperienced players up to the level so they can be contributors as freshmen and sophomores. And I think that will make a difference in how successful we are as we move through the season. I think we have a pretty clear understanding of who we are with our older, more experienced players. But like most coaches, we're a little anxious with the freshmen we have coming in that we need to really perform at a solid level to be successful. I have a hunch that we will be this time.
Dan Tortora, Broadcast Media. Coach, when you look at this team, what have you taken away the most yourself? I mean, we talk about players learning, but what have you learned about your coaching style and your ability and how the team's responded to you over time?
I think we have tremendous chemistry with this team. I have 3 7-footers that all love each other. They push each other in practice. They go at each other. They correct each other. They hang out together. There's competition among them, but there's no jealousy. They encourage and they lift each other up. Our 2 power forwards are freshmen, a sophomore and freshman. They get along just fine. They battle each other fiercely in practice, and they respond very well to their teammates. So I feel that the chemistry of this team will allow us to accelerate the process a little faster because they're responding and they're hungry. We went to the NCAA tournament 4 years in a row, Sweet 16, we won the ACC title, and we lost our veterans, and now we've been looking at the space. We've come close, but we have not we have not gone back to these levels. They realize now the culture that we did establish on states at a point now where this needs to be out here for us to get back on track. So all those things I think are working in my favor.
Following question.
How would you define Florida State basketball, knowing that football is so prominent around the country? Where do you feel Florida State basketball is at compared to where you want it to be?
Well, if you look at our campus now, with all our sports, I think we might have lost 2 games, maybe 3, for all our fall sports. So not only is football really in Florida State, our athletic department and all our teams have done very well over the years. I've always been, my whole coaching career, I've been in schools that play tremendous football. Oklahoma State, Miami, now Florida State. So I think it is an advantage for me to have that good name recognition in schools that go out and compete at the highest level in football. It keeps a good positive, our name in front of the public, and I think it makes it easier when you want to try to see the basketball program. But I'm not competing against our football program. I'm competing against the basketball programs in the ACC. And I think we all will say that is the #1 college basketball college ever said in the history of college basketball. Those are the guys who are competing against. It's an advantage for me to be in a school that has all of the sports participating at a high level. There's nothing positive about it.
Folks, the camera on the floor right in front of us.
With all the great teams